Hello, good morning. This is day 10 of my talk to camera challenge. About when I was a teenager, I used to be super fit. I used to do all kinds of physical activity. I used to run for my school. I was involved in gymnastics, trampolining, all kinds of things. Every lunchtime I was doing something at school. One of the things I used to do is later on, as I was coming to the end of my school life, I used to cycle to school on a push bike. And there was this place in Petersfield, which is the town that the school was in. It's about 6 miles away from my home. I used to cycle through this little square, and on the corner of the square every morning, there was this young lady who used to stand on the corner. And I remember looking at her thinking, oh, I like the look of her. I'd quite like it if she was my girlfriend. But how do you talk to somebody who you've never met before, especially when they're a complete stranger standing on their own on the corner of a pavement, on the corner of a square? And when you're a teenager too, I mean, when I was a teenager, I just did not know how to talk to women, and it was just, it was painful. So what was I to do? Well, eventually I hatched this plot. Now, I realise how silly this sounds, but the idea was that I just need to get something from the back. The idea was that I was going to fall off my bike in front of her, and she would feel all compassionate and come running over and talk to me and help me out because I was obviously struggling, and that would be it. That would be our introduction. So this was my plan. So sure enough, next day off I went on my bike. She wasn't there. She was never there ever again. I had missed my chance. What? Now, I need to say that I don't look back on this and think, oh my goodness, I've missed the chance. I've missed the woman I should have married, because I'm a very happily married man. Thank you very much. I'm very happy. So I don't look at it with sorrow. and as a matter of fact, as a little addendum to the story, a few months later, I saw her in Boots the chemist talking to her friends. And she had the most horrible, scratchy, rough as rats, squeaky voice that I was immediately put off her. And I, quite frankly, I felt like I dodged a bullet. So what's the moral of this story? I don't know. How to talk to, maybe the moral of the story is you just talk to somebody. I don't know. Perhaps you could tell me. What's the moral of the story? That's it. That's my story. Thanks.